So yeah, Jess or Taya, either one.
So yeah, we actually bought a property in McCully about a year ago, and you have a long driveway along the side to a garage attached with a carport. So it's like detached from the house in the back. Background, we naively started this project, not knowing what we did. We have 4 friends who built ADUs in their backyard just ad hoc without permits. And we came to the city of Portland not knowing the rules and regulations, and they were like, oh yeah, use our guy, he'll totally do it. And we're like, okay, let's do this. Without really putting much thought into it. And then we had our neighbors call the city of Portland, and we had inspectors recently come out about a month ago. So everything has been stopped, but it actually was a good thing because we got to take a step back and figure everything out. So we're slowly catching up right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
that's a new story.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had when the inspectors came out, we had just demolished a 200 square foot garage that was rotten. So that was not illegal.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
We hadn't started building anything, which was great timing. So we didn't get in trouble.
Perfect.
We didn't get in trouble. Yeah, and we have a carport. So they just came out because they thought it was bigger because we had a garage and a carport. And so they thought the space was bigger that we were demolishing.
Yeah. So we had a week off work, and we spent a week at the city permanent office learning, having some painful days, having them wrap it up until they get a designer. So we had kind of a rough learning curve, but we now have a designer, and we have a framing contractor, and the space is cleared, and we're just kind of finessing our designs. And we also want to do it for like 30,000 or under. That's our limitation. And it'll be a 400 square foot footprint with like 105 square foot loft. And we want a pellet burning stove or a wood burning stove in it. Bathroom and kitchen, basic, and the purpose is for renting, for passive income, and then possibly for my parents, when they are elderly, to have an option for that. And we don't have any family near; they're far away. And just kind of, I feel like we learned a lot in that one painful week of going back and forth to the city's office, but there's a lot to learn and just kind of what information to take into our design development, and also managing contractors.
Great. Did you feel like the city was pretty, the inspectors, were they nice about it, or how was that interaction?
They were nice, they weren't helpful.
They weren't helpful.
Nice.
The city gave us a slap in the face. Because we went on the website and we're learning a lot. And they were like, if you can draw a straight line, you can submit plans.
That is literally what they said.
No,
yeah, right.
That's what the website says. And it's like, if you can draw straight lines and you have an engineering degree or an architect degree, you can submit plans.
That's the reality.
That's the reality.
Yeah.
So we learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
What if you can't draw straight lines and you have an
I know, exactly.
Right. They weren't rude. They were perfectly friendly, but there's nothing that the city, for people who are lower or middle income, who are trying to do the process themselves, there's nothing except for really, when we found this class that will help introduce you and orient you. So I wish the city would have just some more clear communication and offer more resources to people. Otherwise, that's why there's so many unpermitted houses to people out in McCully or other areas where they're a little lower income, and the city don't have the resources to navigate the city.
I think it's only 30% of all ADUs are permitted in the city of Portland. That's the homestead.
Yeah. So.
Probably less.
Yeah, exactly. That's 30% there. Might be no. There's no telling. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pause one more time.